Are you tired of feeling like you're not making the impact you want in your life and career? If so, the book Yes, 50 Scientifically Proven Ways to Be Persuasive may be just what you need to reignite your drive and unlock your potential. Written by Dr. Robert Cialdini, a renowned expert in the field of persuasion and influence. Yes, 50 Scientifically Proven Ways to Be Persuasive provides a roadmap for harnessing the power of influence and using it to create positive change in your life and the world around you. So if you're ready to make a real difference in your life and the world, sit back and join me as we explore the secrets of persuasive power in Yes, 50 Scientifically Proven Ways to Be Persuasive. 1. Inconveniencing your audience can increase your persuasiveness by making them appreciate the value of what you have to offer. Example: making customers wait in line for a new product release can make them feel that the product is highly valuable. 2. The bandwagon effect can be shifted into another gear by creating a sense of social proof and making it seem like everyone is doing it. Example: advertisements that show a crowd of people using a product can make others believe that the product is popular and therefore desirable. 3. A common mistake that causes messages to self-destruct is failing to connect with the audience emotionally. Example: a political campaign that focuses solely on facts and data rather than emotional appeals can fall flat. 4. To avoid the magnetic middle when persuasion might backfire, you should appeal to both the heart and the head of your audience. Example: a charity campaign that appeals to both the emotions of compassion and the logic of supporting a worthy cause can be more effective. 5. Offering people more can make them want less if they feel overwhelmed by the choice or if they are uncertain about what to choose. Example: a menu that has too many options can make customers feel overwhelmed and less likely to make a decision. 6. A bonus can become an onus if it is perceived as a burden or an obligation. Example: an employee who feels pressured to attend an after-work event that is marketed as a bonus can resent the obligation. 7. A new superior product can mean more sales of an inferior one if it is positioned as a premium option and people are willing to pay a premium for it. Example: a company that releases a new high-end smartphone can also increase sales of its lower-end models by positioning them as budget-friendly options. 8. Fear can both persuade and paralyze, depending on how it is framed and the context in which it is presented. Example: a public service announcement that warns about the dangers of smoking can motivate some to quit, while causing others to feel overwhelmed and helpless. 9. Chess can teach us about making persuasive moves by showing us the importance of strategy, planning, and anticipating your opponent's moves. Example: in chess, a player who anticipates their opponent's moves and plans accordingly can be more successful in achieving their goals. 10. An office item such as a sticky note can make your influence stick by helping you make a physical reminder of your message. Example: leaving a sticky note with a motivational quote on a coworker's desk can help remind them of your message and influence their behavior. 11. Offering mints in restaurants can reduce the likelihood of customers leaving a tip by creating a sense of obligation. Example: a customer might feel like they need to tip more after receiving a basket of mints from the waiter. 12. The no strings attached principle can increase persuasiveness by making people feel like they're getting a good deal. Example: a sales pitch for a free trial with no obligation to buy can be more persuasive than one that requires a commitment upfront. 13. Favors can be perceived as either positive or negative, depending on the context and how they are framed. Example: a favor offered as a gift might be perceived positively, while one offered with an expectation of return might be perceived negatively. 14. Taking small steps can increase influence by building momentum and showing progress. Example: a small change in behavior, such as consistently arriving on time, can build momentum towards bigger changes and more influence. 15. Understanding psychological principles of persuasion can help you become a Jedi master of influence. Example: understanding how commitment and consistency work can help you use them to your advantage in persuading others. 16. Asking simple questions can increase support for your ideas by tapping into people's need for information and understanding. Example: asking "why do you feel that way?" can show that you're interested in others' perspectives and increase support for your ideas. 17. Investing time, energy, or resources into something creates a lasting commitment. Example: a person who has invested time and effort into a project will be more likely to see it through to completion. 18. Consistency with someone's values or beliefs can be an effective persuasion strategy. Example: framing a proposal in a way that aligns with someone's values can make them more likely to support it. 19. Pre-suasion can be used to influence people's behavior before they make a decision, like Benjamin Franklin did. Example: setting the right tone or creating a positive environment before asking for a favor can increase the likelihood of a favorable response. 20. Asking for a small request that can have a big impact can be an effective way of persuading others. Example: asking someone to take a small action, such as recycling, can have a big impact on the environment. 21. The impact of starting low or high on people's buying behavior depends on the product or service being sold. Example: starting a car sales pitch with a low-end model might be more effective for some customers than starting with a high-end one. 22. Sharing knowledge in a way that helps others can avoid being perceived as a show-off. Example: presenting information as a resource for others to learn from, rather than a way to prove one's expertise, can avoid the show-off label. 23. Being the brightest person in the room can make others feel intimidated or less confident. Example: a colleague who constantly showcases their knowledge can make others feel insecure about their own abilities. 24. Being a true dissenter can increase your persuasive abilities by bringing a unique perspective and challenging conventional wisdom. Example: a person who offers a different viewpoint on a popular issue can bring a fresh perspective and increase their influence. 25. Going against people's values or beliefs can decrease the effectiveness of persuasion. Example: trying to persuade someone to do something that goes against their values can result in resistance or pushback. 26. Turning a weakness into a strength involves framing it as a challenge and emphasizing how it has made you stronger or more resilient. For example, turning a lack of public speaking experience into a strength by emphasizing how it has made you more determined and diligent in your preparation. 27. Sharing faults can foster deeper connections. For example, revealing personal weaknesses or vulnerabilities can make others feel more comfortable opening up and connecting with you on a deeper level. 28. Admitting faults can increase trust and credibility when done sincerely and respectfully. For example, admitting to a mistake in a project and taking responsibility for it can increase your team's trust in your leadership. 29. Similarities can create rapport and connection with your audience. For example, mentioning a shared interest or experience can foster a sense of connection and make your audience more receptive to your message. 30. Your name can be associated with a reputation or brand image. For example, being known as the go-to expert in your field can make your name synonymous with quality and expertise. 31. Learning from successful individuals can improve your influence and persuasion skills. For example, studying the techniques of a successful salesperson can help you improve your own sales skills. 32. Smiling genuinely can be a powerful tool for persuasion. For example, a warm, genuine smile can make your audience feel more relaxed and open to your message. 33. being a loser can increase sympathy and support from others. For example, admitting to a personal struggle can make others feel more empathetic and supportive. 34. Gaining from loss involves viewing it as a learning opportunity. For example, learning from a failed project and using that knowledge to improve future projects. 35. Using a consistent, value-aligned word can strengthen persuasion. For example, using the word integrity consistently to convey your commitment to ethical behavior. 36. Asking for reasons can feel challenging or interrogative to your audience. For example, asking for detailed justifications for a proposal can make your audience feel defensive. 37. The simplicity of a name can create a sense of elegance and exclusivity. For example, using a simple, catchy name for a product can convey a sense of sophistication and uniqueness. 38. Rhyming can make your message memorable and easy to recall. For example, using a rhyming slogan can make it more likely to stick in people's minds. 39. Borrowing tips from batting practice can lead to focused and consistent persuasion. For example, adopting a methodical, practice-based approach to improving your persuasive skills. 40. Demonstrating commitment can lead to strong relationships and loyalty. For example, consistently following through on commitments and building trust with your audience can lead to long-term loyalty. 41. A box of crayons highlights the importance of diverse perspectives. For example, valuing and incorporating diverse perspectives can lead to more creative and effective solutions. 42. Packaging your message with engagement can ensure it resonates. For example, using visual aids, stories, and other interactive elements can make your message more memorable and impactful. 43. Reflecting on personal values can increase the impact of persuasion. For example, connecting your message to your values and motivations can make it more emotionally resonant. 44. Negotiations can be negatively impacted by a sad mood. For example, feeling sad during a negotiation can impair decision-making and negatively impact the outcome. 45. Creating trust and credibility can make people believe what they read. For example, establishing a reputation for accuracy and honesty can make your written messages more credible and trustworthy. 46. Caffeine can temporarily enhance ability to persuade. For example, drinking coffee before a presentation can give you a boost in energy and focus. 47. Technology can undermine persuasive progress. For example, relying heavily on technology for communication during a negotiation can detract from personal connections and create distractions. 48. Getting to yes in any language can be achieved by focusing on common ground. For example, identifying shared interests and values can help reach agreement in a negotiation. 49. Adapting your approach can avoid cultural missteps in cross-cultural influence. For example, being familiar with cultural norms and adjusting your communication style can increase your success in influencing a diverse audience. 50. Voicemail can hinder influence if perceived as unavailability. For example, not promptly responding to messages can lower your credibility and damage relationships, negatively impacting your ability to influence others. Thank you for watching our video on Yes, 50 Scientifically Proven Ways to Be Persuasive by Noah J. Goldstein, Steve J. Martin, and Robert Cialdini. We hope that you found the information shared in the video to be insightful and that you feel more equipped with the knowledge of how to influence and persuade others. Yes, 50 Secrets from the Science of Persuasion is a valuable resource for anyone looking to increase their influence and persuasion skills, so if you're ready to enhance your abilities, give this book a read. We hope you found this video to be useful and we look forward to seeing you in our next video. Thanks for watching.